Today, I am making a gratitude journal. I started with one of my mini composition notebooks. Now, it's supposed to have 50 pages in it, but I used it for something else and just ripped out the used parts. For Christmas, I asked for stickers, and a friend of mine gave me this pack of cute animal stickers with quotes on them. While they were all cute, I ended up going with the duck because it had a quote that said, "Your attitude determines your altitude," and that was the closest to an attitude of gratitude to me. I could just stick the duck straight on the cover of the composition notebook and be done with it. However, I decided to do just a little bit more. I found a piece of scrap craft paper in the basement, and I'm going to use that to make a cover. I cut it into a smaller piece, and then I'm going to measure the notebook on top of it to see exactly how much I need. Also, I know I said that I was journaling with things that I already own. However, I did purchase a ruler because I couldn't find the one that I already own. Of course, after I bought this one, I did end up finding my old one. Now I'm just cutting it down to a closer size to the notebook. It's not exact because this is not about perfection. Once I have the size piece of craft paper that I need, I check the measurements one last time because I need a little bit of overlap on the cover and the back cover to make sure that it sticks. I cut the excess away and then put it to the side because I'm going to use that for something later. The next step was just to take a glue stick and get it all over the first half of the craft paper. Then I line up the composition notebook with the creases that I made. Then press it down, make sure that it is secure. I'll just repeat those steps for the back cover as well. When I folded the back portion down, you can see that my creases were a little off, and so when I tried to close it, it wouldn't close. It was too tight, so I just readjusted it. No biggie. I didn't want to leave the craft paper piece exposed, so I took some more glue and pressed down the first page of the notebook. Hopefully this keeps the cover from peeling up. And again, I repeated the step for the back cover as well. Now that the craft paper cover is secure, I can decide exactly where I want to place my sticker, directly in the middle or a little closer to the top. On the first page of the gratitude journal, I am going to write something that I saw online that inspired me to create this gratitude journal in the first place. It was on the internet, so it has to be true, right? It said that you can rewire your brain to be happy simply by recalling 3 things you're grateful for every day for 21 days. Again, I could leave things here and be done with it. But I decided to add the month on the front of the cover because if I like it, I may end up doing one for all 12 months. Another reminder that this is not about perfection. It is about experimenting and just using what I have, because I ended up not liking the way that I wrote the month and the year on the cover. I wish I would have wrote the month all the way out and not added the accents. Here I am just looking through my swatch pages, and I decided to use the alcohol markers and match which yellow was the closest to my duck. I'm going to go with broad yellow. I was having a hard time finding the marker because I realized I wrote the wrong name. So I'm going to use my pastel yellow marker to highlight at the top of each page and write the date on it. I'm supposed to do this for at least 21 days, so I wrote day 1 as the title for this page. Then, for whatever reason, I decided to add January 1st, then quickly realized that was redundant and made no sense, so I ripped it out. Instead, I'm just going to write the date at the top. And remember that piece of scrap craft paper I had earlier? I use that in between each page because the alcohol markers do bleed. After writing the date, I numbered each page 1 through 3 because I'm supposed to write 3 things that I'm grateful for each day. After labeling all 21 days, I then added a page at the end for my thoughts on how the 21-day gratitude challenge went. Here is the finished product from cover to cover. I will share with you the first 3 things that I am grateful for. One is obviously a new year. Number 2 is journaling. And number 3 is you liking this video and subscribing to my channel. If you made it this far in the video, bonus, I'm grateful for you watching. After the 21 days was over, I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm a happier person, but I do consciously look for the good things in each day. So, a win is a win. I even chose to continue on past the 21 days. I plan on at least filling up this notebook. Thank you for watching. In the comments, let me know what you think about this gratitude journal and if you had any New Year resolutions.